But you know, DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled said, if you find what you're looking for, would you be happy? Now, I went to sleep early when I got off here and I cut off my TV. And I talked in turn, really. I talked in turn. And I'm to the point where I want a new world. I don't want the same old thing because my ambition is so much. But I understand what I lose if I lose because music is a part of my life and I build a lot. So if you go to Music Academy, I have tried. And I got into an argument with Mirza. I'm ready to leave. I'm done. I feel like the Matrix. I want to leave. This world, I'm sick of it. Not the life, don't want to kill myself, but I need a new world. And DJ Khaled said, if you find what you're looking for, would you be happy? Yes, but it's not here. It's not here. And I couldn't sleep. Everything that took place in this situation between Mirza's getting robbed and the music industry and MO3 and Yellow Breezy. And he said he down for me, he not. What those things is, liars and whatever that is, I don't care anymore at the end of the day. But I wish a person died hadn't told me to wait because I'm tired. If I lose, I gotta give up, settle, lose music and lose. I'm born in it. I'm born in music. I played in it. But the thing is, this is not gonna be fun for me if I decide to let all of it go. But I don't know what the different path I want. It's not here in Texas. I don't want these things to be here anymore. The thing is, I want to make new memories. And I ain't asked for too much. The stars, the perfect woman that can keep up, that can understand a man, that don't let jealousy, families and cousins and friends interact. That when we come home together, we can have more than anything. Because I'm going to tell you loyalty for me. Loyalty for me is I give you my business and I keep my spiritual love to my lover. That means you're going to feel uncomfortable around me because you only see my business side. But my spiritual love is for my woman. I need something much more and it's not here. But it seems like anywhere I go, you got. And I say to myself, because if I'm go to Atlanta and I don't want to be in a situation, my spirit is not the way it is. Because it's not the fun of it. Or my spirit desire growth and understanding the music of it, the life of it. And it's hard to get those things of it. I didn't even want to tag somebody in the post. And I'm pissed off because I didn't want to tag. So I get to a point, DJ Khaled, if I find what I'm looking for, you damn right that I'm cherished with conflict of others. Conflict because my spiritual love belongs to that person. That all they get is my business side, my mind, a certain part of my mind going to be called my spiritual love. When you try to get close, I cut that spiritual side off. I only see my woman in my image. That's loyalty. And they can't understand. I didn't even want to tag somebody in a video on TikTok. I didn't. I'm ready to be done with it. But I wish a person died after all the argument, that MO3 situation, when it told me it's not time yet. Because I'm ready to be done with everything. So how can I understand that when I want an image and I feel like the Matrix Reload, I want to be taken from this universe. I need out. Shit, I'm gonna call my cousin in Bali and tell him, like, come on.
Google Fi Wireless has flexible phone plans.
But I don't want to give up what I love, and a person's a part of it. So how can I understand it, the universe, and understand the most of what I'm losing here? How can I understand? How can I understand it? Taylor Swift, how can you understand those things? You damn right if I find what I'm looking for, DJ Khaled. My image of my woman is only in my head. And women gonna be mad because I see no other. I only see love and loyalty and image of my woman. We all had a song with me and you against the world. And I don't see nobody else. But goddamn, I'm ready to escape. I didn't talk to turn I can hardly sleep, but I'm losing myself, Star. And I got up and I got up on YouTube, and I seen the song earlier, but I didn't click on it. When I clicked on it, it made me just want to listen to it. And I got up. Love is when the heart drips and you hardly can't get out of bed. And you have to ask God, can you keep going?
Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, guys.
Even though you miss someone, you got to ask God when you hardly can't get up out of bed. And you ask God to help you keep going. And those things have to understand it. I don't always like those are the love I seek and have. And people are going to get mad at me because they can't get my attention. And my woman only get my attention. Even when you're close to me, you're going to be mad. I cut my spiritual love off from you. And that's loyalty for me. My spiritual love is cut off from you. Only that woman get my spirit, but you get my business, you get sort of part of my mindset and my energy. But my spiritual love, my image of my woman is in my hand, in my head. I cut off everything because I come home to you. But we can't have conflict. I argue with somebody because of what I didn't fight for. And Demir told me something. And I've always, he told me to leave. I don't know what other people want me to do, but I wish her dad wouldn't have told me that I'm tired. I'm literally just tired. I want to escape. I thought in many things I can just go some places. You could have told me anything else, but why do I have to constantly? I didn't even want to tag her in this. But I don't want her to catch up. I don't want her to catch up. But if I stay here, it's going to be conflict. By being in a relationship, it's conflict. Love is for me, not getting in the shower with a woman. Take off both our clothes, I can kiss her on her face 5 times, kiss her on her cheeks 5 times, kiss her on her lips 5 times, kiss her on her breast 5 times, kiss her between her stomach 5 times, kiss her between her legs 5 times, kiss her down there 5 times. Bathe, she bathed me, then wake up, and then hold each other in the shower for an hour. Put the towel around you. Carry you to the bedroom. Put you in the middle of the bed. Put lotion on you. I kiss you between your legs. Loyalty every day is with those things. You can enjoy every piece of those things. I wish she could have told me anything else. Why do I have to keep waiting and wondering? But I couldn't sleep for some reason. I kept getting up 3 or 4 times, guys. I'm ready to be done. Can we get those things that matters the most?
Nothing like some legit last minute deals.
All that behavior from last in 2019. But I'm not going to keep pretending like everything hanging around here, like everything is okay. I'm not going to keep pretending and hang around people like everything is okay. And keep hanging around. I took a lot of stuff from earlier, but I'm not going to keep doing this anymore. So the difference between those things when a person said, fuck that cool and F what you stand at, fuck you. And we say many things to each other. That was never the case. But lied to me, say he was down for me, and I saw the baby of this girl from MO3. No. For me and Sabina have settled our problems. So it's the way he did it. It would define it. Letting other people get to him. A girl gonna say on my thing, nobody never made me feel different. If I was around Marissa, I was around Cheyenne, Jessica. Nobody never made me feel like they can't speak about stuff they don't know. When it comes between me and somebody, they can't speak about none of the stuff that we know. You can't speak about Jessica. Everybody. You cannot speak about those things. We have to understand it to be more. But look, after that little stunt, everybody in Dallas County tell me, all you do is catch it. You don't know nothing about my history. Let me tell you, loyalty, you're going to be so closed off. People not going to want to be around you because that loyalty belongs to someone. That's the understanding of it. So how can we understand those meanings? Let me tell you what's going to happen. She probably tagged me out of her video and blocked me. That's the most, no, that's not good. That's really not good. But jealousy, cousins, how can you understand it? Can't see this. We all talked about spiritual side of jealousy and understanding it where we matter the most in everything that we do. used to play a song with Brianna with Demir used to drive in the car. And she looked me in my eye. How you gonna sit up and look? I'm trying all I can with y'all, man. You think I wanted to put her in there? She got a boyfriend. You think I wanted to do all of that? Those are the things I did not want to do at the end of the day, guys. We said on our song one day we would cross paths. Right now, I don't even want to know about those paths sometime. The dude on the train. One thing, I didn't get this name. This name on me. Sabina said, wait till this. Wait till this is. Wait till we get older to be together. And I didn't get this because of that. One day, because of her, even though she told me to wait. One day I'm by Mir's house and a person texts and I said, you use it. He tossed the phone. I saw his spirit. And when I saw his spirit, like I'm not gonna let people, friends, ruin my legacy. And what's before that? That I was on my stuff. I had a job and all of that. I was a stocker. I had money in my pocket. It was always, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even want to tag him. She got a whole boyfriend. I didn't even want to tag him. And I have to deal with this. I tried. She told me to tell her the truth. How can I tell her the truth? How can I tell her the truth? And your cousin told me something and made me like hurt what he said without like more of it. There's always one side of everything.
No, Becky. In the end, karma will be.
Like when you love someone and I get tired of like the mirror whispering, man. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. Like, it's a problem the way we act toward each other before we hated each other. When we used to be cool with each other. My allergies acting up. Y'all got to excuse me. I ran out of allergy pills, guys. Till I find a doctor to get my allergy pills. I have allergies. So, I'm using the stuff I got, but I ran out of allergy pills. I have allergies. Um, it hurted me to see her cry, and I wanted to wipe every tear away from her. But I'm not gonna sit up there and be blamed and being thrown about this and that violence. And I tried. If you can play a song, how you gonna sit up there and let me by Demir drive while you sit in the back seat? How can we understand it? Your cousin Demir wanna argue over who had who, over all of them. A Queen, Queen, I don't care about a Queen. A Queen is none of my business. I don't want to argue over who had who smashed who. CJ's sister. I don't want to argue over who smashed who. They were doing that in Dallas County. I don't want to argue over that. My thing is, when I was in school, even when he had a girl kissing him, I didn't worry about what he was doing. I worried about trying to come home to just understanding. But they want to talk about who smashed. I don't want to argue with you about that. I tell a person, those are the things we can't understand. But I wish her dad never told me that to wait. Because I'm wondering, I need out. I don't even want to talk about fishing. Remind me of I was a kid in New Orleans. I used to go fishing a lot when I was a kid. Oh, man, I'm gonna tell you. And every girl that they think they can just speak on, other people think they can just speak on everything. Like between me and Jessica and everybody else they think it just speak on our friendship but doesn't know it. Like Ralphie and everybody else think they can just speak on it without them saying something or having something to say. Or Cheyenne and without everybody else, y'all don't know nothing. I always been a star. I always was different. One girl talk about, nah, you don't know nothing. But I push somebody away to make her after she was gone. And once I pushed Jessica away, she went and had a kid. She didn't want to be around me anymore. So how can I understand those things? So if you understand why I'm spending more time with people as a teenager and I'm in a room, just in a room by myself with Chris Clark's sister, chilling by the bedroom, we smiling with each other. While I see her smile, what can you understand that? Like when we talk, we at CC's together. How can you understand that? Sabina's not that we eat. I see her smile and all of those things. See, let me tell you something. I can respect the mirror because the mirror didn't take it that far. The mirror never said, boy, look, I can say, the mirror, look, you're way more mature than you ever. Like, he told me what I needed, but he never took it that far. That's why we had a song called, we used to every time we think last song, Mario, and her cousin finally told me, I don't know what else that people understand. It hurted me. Like, you think I wanted to see a person cry that I love and not understanding the meaning of cousins coming? I don't like the way I act between each other. It making me just the understanding of those things. Um, it hunts me to hurt someone you love. It hunts me. That's the price that I have to pay. That I couldn't wipe every tear from her. Like I say, why didn't I just not pick up that tear? And I understand it. And because they're married, because I care with him and them things. So at DJ Khaled, you said if I find what I'm looking for, I'm trying to move past a lot of stuff. So yeah, my damn allergies acting up a lot, guys. I'm sorry. It's allergy. I got allergy pills for real. My doctor, I've been getting it a lot, so I ran out of allergy pills. It's hard. So I'm working on getting somewhere. So allergies acting up a lot. So that's the deal. I ain't sick. My allergies are acting up. I have allergies. But them allergy pills, the ones they still give me for years, they're still not strong enough. 10 milligrams for allergy pills. But that's loyalty. Me and you against the world. But I'm not gonna sit up there at somebody's house and they tell me what I didn't fight for and how I should treat my woman and how I should treat my girlfriend. That your cousin are you? I have to deal with it and I have to move forward. And like that's just the bottom line. But those memories are stuck in my head. So I don't know what to say anymore. So I have to understand it. How you doing? So I sit at Marissa's house. Marissa's sister look at me and I say, I can't be the only one at fault in this. So, and I'm like, I just have to walk away from the situation at the end of the day. I'm not emotional, got my allergies acting up. I wish her dad would have told me something else. After that, or before Mirza did what he did. So Egan told me everything. I feel like my spirit is not free. It's not time. It wouldn't like, come on. Like, you can let the universe, like, I didn't even want to tag him because I know she probably just blocked me. That's just the bottom line. Get money, stop the way you have baby sellers. Um, um, I'm gonna tell you about my next. I have a lot that I've been working on. Yeah, okay. The title, all y'all want to talk about a different type of y'all want. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? But I give you loyalty. I give you understanding. A woman gonna hate a certain part of my spiritual side. I don't give another person my energy. She's the only one in my image. So we can be so much more. Let me tell you something. I want you to know something. People in the UK want to be on my team. If I leave here, everything is gone. All of that bullshit that Yellow Breeze and everybody did, MO3 lies, and people doing words was being said out the car. Everything, your culture and everybody's gone. Boosie do not want me to leave here. Everybody, the radio stations would be wiped out completely. You want to exist because these projects are do something with places, business, apartments, condos, places, and all of that. You want to exist if I leave. Everybody, culture, techno, everything that you exist will be gone. There's more to it than just the building. It's the music mansion islands. It's country island. It's more techno and pop culture. There's more the creativity. Like you seen something that you don't like, and you can't even touch your woman. When we want to make love to each other, we can't even. That hurts the most. I know I had my little things I did, and we both admitted that. But a peace, like I'm giving up everything up because I don't. There's a lot of manipulation. I'm giving up everything up. If I walk away and just go a piece of music and a piece of cheese, everything with those things. So those are the things that we have to understand. I'm gonna tell you something. Before I left Manager House, it was about 2018, 17, 19. Me and Cassie, the other girl, we were looking at each other, and we was getting jealous because we smiling at each other. And like made Cassie feel uncomfortable. And I like the only way I put up with your shit for so long because it's Sabina. And I stood around waiting on her constantly after constantly. But I'm not going to keep doing this with anybody. The past, everybody, I'm not going to keep doing it with like a person mom to understand what you go through at school and keep up with you. But when you're out with other friends, those things they can't explain because she trusting you to be out and just be safe. As a teenager, she trusting you those things. So she trusting you those things. So I don't know, man.
To snap out of it.
I don't believe in life in this harsh thing. But women always look for loyalty, but they don't understand. They let jealousy get in the way of those things. In the blind of the spirit of teenagers always look for it, but you let jealousy get involved with it. But you look for it, but you can't understand it. The only way a relationship, marriage is going to work with two spirits are open to understand it. Even as a teen, you have to identify it. And I've always identified the mind and the spirit. So we taking serious over those games. Right? So I have to deal with those kind of things. Like people don't understand. Like I told Mirza, I was sitting on a porch and I got chewed. I got called out for cheating. Your mom and dad sitting right on that door with the door open. And everything I said, I gotta pick my words and I gotta pick what was said to me. I said, Catherine, and not rock the boat. So if I'm in deep water with my girl and I'm in deep water, how can I understand it? I only talked to some phone chat. That wasn't even the make her mad. That was not. I didn't like. I wasn't. I didn't even want to take that to a serious role. That was not even supposed to last. It was only supposed to just to get her mad and I hope just to piss her off. That's all I wanted to do. And I said to myself after the man told me to do, I said, I know we like Eminem song and Rihanna No System, but after that, that cut the really cake of, and the things, it really cut the cake. I was like, ooh, I said, that really cut the cake about, like, really. So right now, I can't do it no more with that person, man. I said, look at now, my happiness, you're not gonna take it because and how you direct it and all the rest of those things and your behavior. So my happiness matters too. So I gotta separate myself from it. There's this girl I'm dating over there in Carroll, and I talked to her. I wasn't dating her. Her mama was too stuck up for me. You about 25 years old, 20 something years old, and you work at Wendy's. And your mama acting some type of way. That's not a relationship. I told her, this ain't a relationship when I'm talking to this girl. She giving me things. Her mama coming to the Nickelmania and she acting like a child, like Huber. Like she going, I said, nobody wants to deal with that. And all this was going on. So nobody, the MO3 situation in Dallas and the behavior from that, all this was going on. But damn, usually I can respect the mayor for not taking that damn far. His ass took it. And the mayor didn't even listen to no damn body. That's the difference of what's going on here. Right? So we already talked about if I was Walmart CEO, I'd be over the disability department. We already talked, the contract is already signed, everything is already signed, and those matters. I really didn't want to tag her in it. I really didn't want to tag her in it. I really didn't, guys. So I don't know how to explain it. So it's hard, but I don't want to wonder no more. I don't want to do this work. I don't want to just like, but if you close all your sides up to you, it's like I push Chris Clark's sister away, and after what I did, so it got to a point where something happened and I did something, and she just didn't want to be around like a couple of like then I know she had a baby. I was like, after that, 7, 8, or 9, 10, 11. Now when you spending more time with people and you see you sitting in a room, you see a smile, and you got Chris, you sit by Chris, you and Chris, you leave her room, then you got Chris, and you see all of those smiles she have of it. Jessica have of it. Me and Cece's pizza and the smile, we enjoying each other. We on the porch, just seeing our smile, we just talking. So I can understand like those situations. And my allergies acting up right now, guys. I don't even think she would even like it. She gonna block as soon as she see it. That's how damaging it is, dude. They just, if I'm going to the mall with your cousin and go and buy you stuff so for your birthday, that's why I told kids like, we talked about this earlier on my podcast about what teenagers you should be involved. When y'all teenagers have kids, like don't hang with nobody that if y'all gonna have kids, if teenagers gonna have kids, don't be around. See if he can buy you stuff. Don't like what do he do with his money when his mama give it to him. Don't just open your legs to open your legs. And you gotta understand that that's the number one thing if you're gonna find what you're looking for. That's the number one thing if you're gonna know if that boy should do they parents if you got moving and you got all of these things. But she called me asking about after Mirrors did what he did and we set our situation. And like speaking of this is about knowledge. This is about knowledge. You can't speak for what Mirrors did and the code he said mess. So you can't speak for those things. I don't know. He started telling me somebody robbed him. Now I already know what was going on in that mall already. Another dude, I wanted to hang out with Cheyenne and Ralphie. I don't know because I wanted to be y'all sight. I needed because we're not worried about what bullshit y'all are talking about. Your sight is everything when you go to a place with somebody when you passing out CDs and the rest of those things, right? So fights was breaking out at the hotel after I called DJ Envy manager. I called about a building, not pretending to be him. The proof is right there. I don't have to lie about this. He at that time how you get it down. The proof is right there when I called. The proof is right there when I called. I called nobody, a rapper can do so much. He can if you say something, yeah, he can take your word. This is what Yellow Breezy did. He took my words and he switched it. Fights broke out at the hotel after I called DJ Envy. People could ask all to get at the warrant if they get a warrant for everybody at that hotel that came to stay that in town suites. When girls and everybody came, what you gonna say then? I don't want to be you. Fights was breaking out. You know what y'all did, my nigga. I'm not trying to hear those things between you and you know what you did. When God told Moses to tell his people to paint the wall with blood, he knew the non-believer was going to be amongst them. You know the fights was breaking out. You think you know what's asking on Yellow Breezy. Governor Abbott can hold this all day long. The DA knows, and they didn't deal with you. They didn't deal with you, and I just sued them for not dealing with you. And I go to the civil rights on it for not dealing with your lying self. You and your people, MO3, sitting there, little black girl sitting up there lying with you on Facebook. Then they said, Birdman said, who cares? No, God cares what I think. But I'm not going to allow a lying person to lie about things they should not be lying about. But the more they tamper with stuff, we're going to have a problem. A black girl going to talk about, oh, they put him in because he's scared. No, they put me in to protect y'all career. To protect y'all history. To protect y'all culture. Country, hip hop. All of y'all, to protect techno. To protect y'all culture. Not because of, no, to protect y'all culture. You think that's going to hold me back because it ain't making you think that's really going to hold me back? I promise other people, you really think that's going to hold me back? You think Houston doing what they doing? You think the little stupid behavior going in Dallas? I want all the magnet. You think I have to have involvement? The two business in Addison was laughing and tonguing. And I told the Justice Department, they need to cut the check. You think I'm worried about him? But I don't have to do business with Jay Prince and a racist piece of crap. You think I have to do business with Dallas or Yellow Breeze? You think I'm worried about all of those things? Come on, man. I started this before marriage. And marriage happened, people. It's not even about those things. I was on my stuff. I'm not out to let people ruin me because of jealous cousins and all the rest of those things. Let me tell you something. This can be the mirror. The mirror's here. I'm in the middle. And Sabina's in the back. And Sabina said something good about me. The mirror said, so what that jealousy, how can you understand those things in the spiritual behavior? You come on, nobody wants to deal with those things. You think I'm worried about that? If Sabina parent would have let us be together and move a team, though I didn't like the sister family reunion because on Facebook, on Netflix, because that's not the, you try to play it like I had. Now, the way they projected it, like that's not the way you're living. Which story that you're telling? We both know this was going to be bigger than us. We both know when cousins starting to get involved, and people heard me at Newman Smith, like Sky, like Merlin didn't even know. The Sky started talking shit about my relationship and to Mirza, and that's how Mirza found out. That's how Mirza found out. In school, started talking shit about my relationship. He was sitting at the cafeteria, and that's how he found out. Little Patrick would go, when we was kids, little Patrick in the cafe go snitched up. her mom and her dad about us. And it got bigger than us when we were a kid. We both know it was going to be a hard journey. We both know we hung in that lonely we can. That's why I was saying when we hit that 4 year mark, I heard her say, oh, 4 years. Yeah, like I was in, like, we both know what was going on. Like we both know our roles and how we did stuff as a team. And we said one day we would cross paths. So music always identified us. It always caught our attention, me, you against the world. I don't see nobody else in my image when I'm with a woman. You get my complete loyalty. Those are the understandings. So I'm gonna tell you why I was incompetent. Because I once said I was a Walmart CEO. And I just had to put the little black racial behavior out of the community and out of this employee and out the employees' behavior, the way they was acting, and file a $30 million civil rights claim and all of that. So I'm telling you why I wasn't. But this man is giving these people time by not calling me up to the table right now. You're giving these people time to act an ass. You're giving these racial people a time to act an ass and not calling me up there. So I know what I signed. But the way these employees just acted and this customer acted and he looked down and the rest of them, and I told him to look at that camera. And I told him to look at that camera and things. So I told the Justice Department to look at the camera. I told the Civil Rights to look at the camera about the misconduct that's going on between the employees, the racial behavior. And they looking and saying, and they all in their phone. I'm not going to deal with that. Like the Walmart behavior, and I'm not doing them nothing. I'm on my phone. And the little lady and the thing, lady, you can go ahead with that, man. Go find you somebody else to play with. Her and her husband out to go find you somebody else to play with your spiritual behavior. And that nigga come by the rest of the appearance and not nothing. People know me. I got one day I shop at damn Old Navy in the mall. I shop at Macy's. You'll never know what you might catch me. I'm in my comfortable clothes. And his dumb black self gonna sit up there and look. They better get in, man. So she wanted to be left alone. I gave her a leave alone, but that don't mean I stay around your cousin. That don't mean I stay. You get full distance from me. That don't mean you call me and I stay around your cousin after his bed. No. If you want me gone, you get that. If you want me out your life, you get it. You get it all. 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12. But nobody can speak on me being in a situation, and even the mayor can. We the only one that can speak in. Like when she's ready. If she's not, she's not. We both move on. That is the difference of those things. I didn't even want to tag her in the post, like I didn't even want to tag her. She got a little boyfriend. I didn't even want to tag her like in Instagram and like in TikTok. I didn't. So the reason why I was accountable, that employee better stop, man, because they gonna get it. The little racial employee behavior. God said we need to be at that table. Let's make change. Let's make change together. You got to be willing, Dylan Miller got to be willing to stand for it. We all believe in love, we all believe in God, but we also, when we believe in God, we all should be able to communicate with each other on the job site. That love shows the passion and understanding that we have for each other and the chemistry that we have for each other. And those things matter the most when we can just have a workflow with each other. So I'm like, right now, I'm dealing with a lot. I wish you could have told me anything else. Like, you didn't have to tell me nothing. Like, I'm wondering, like, I don't want to keep going through this. Like, I feel like going to Neverland or something. I feel like going to Neverland. That's what I feel like going. I'm a Peter Pan fan. Now, you ask me, like, I want to be on Captain Hook fan. Like, I like the one with the guy off of Mrs. Starfire. He played on there. I like his part because he was taught to just how to be a kid again. He took life so serious, and that was my favorite movie. But once his kid got taken and he went to Finding Neverland, it taught him how to be more of a kid. He started doing it again, and they knew it was. They started looking at his facial cheek. And now you doing it again, Peter. He ain't the real Captain Hook. So it was like, and one of the guys on Wild 'N Out, I think that's him that plays on Wild 'N Out in the movie. He's on Wild 'N Out. He's an actor, but you doing it again, Peter. You doing it again. And he made him like believe, like just have that belief. It's always been my childhood movies growing up. His movies have always been my, started looking at his face and the girl that played on Pretty One, she played on a lot of things. With the escort thing, and the guy off Seinfeld, he had to be his. So it gets like that, and it gets like that. You gotta be able to love your woman without the makeup on. And I remember just sitting by her, and she told me in our house, like, "Yo, I'm doing this for you. I'm blushing." And in my mind, I said, "I don't care. I will kiss you without all your makeup on." I was shy, like literally shy. And I remember, like, I was just shy as hell. Cause you never get to see somebody put on makeup. God said, I told the Justice Department, I told them, is you gonna let me in that behind Walmart, or you gonna deny God? Are you afraid of change? You know, Demari's sister Emily Khaled used to go to church, and you know what she told me? Y'all not ready for me. And she went to church, and she was speaking through God. If you're not ready for me, you're not ready for God. When you deny me, you're not ready for God. Is Walmart ready? Come on. We got a whole lot of change to do. You know, the disability department, the CEO of the disability department. That's my role. I can do it. I was born for this. But tell me something. Some of your employees gonna drop. That's just the way the cookie crumble when change are happening in corporation with God. They're gonna drop. They're not gonna want to be around. They're gonna drop because they doesn't understand it. When God told Moses to tell his people to paint the wall with blood, he know the non-believers are gonna be amongst the believers. They're gonna drop. They don't believe. They don't believe in love. They don't believe in coexisting with each other. The people on Instagram wanted it. The employees say, I got a treat for you. The CEO said, we want you here. There's so many things that disability can do at you, but also we are going to have people. The ticket to work program don't do nothing. They only fill out an application, and then they on to the next client. They're not worried about the struggle that person having with the CBL because nobody not willing to help them. Let's put people in order that can go around the Walmart Corporation that can help disability be a part of something. Let's make change together. Let's make change together. And that can be the most important thing. Let's make change together. We got to be able to really make change together, guys. We got to be willing to make change together. And I want to know if Douglas Miller is with God and us in those changes. I don't mind listening. And I've been listening to those things, but I need to be tricking me, putting me in other departments than Judge Kennedy did what she did. And why I told her why I was incompetent, and the doctor told her it's more of a physical thing than in reality. He's not reality. He's not listening. He's not. Basically, I'm not admitting it. And I told her why I was incompetent, and she still went against the grain. I said, all right, he just admitted why he was incompetent. He just admitted that is really, and he wouldn't say he was a Walmart CEO. He just admitted like why he was incompetent, and she still do the opposite as a stupid woman. She did, and I'm asking for her arrest. And then look, I had to file a civil rights. So actually, my lawyer didn't call me back. I'm not trying to do nothing wrong. Look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's for each count that you didn't call. Today, Friday. That's for each count on the civil rights. I'm not trying to hit. I don't want to be Yellow Brazen. I don't want to be you. I'm happy for everything, every piece of person that played a part of my life. And you got your woman that played a part in your life. And I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be around them. I'm happy for everybody that played a part in my life, in my relationships. So those are the things with that situation. So what you know about those things in those formats? That's not what you think. I don't be getting into that stuff. That's not what you think at the end of the day. It's not all of what it seems. It's not all what it seems. We did it, but it's not all what it seems. And they gonna need him. Cassidy better hop on the bandwagon. They gonna really need him. But those are the things with those situations. But you have to deal with a lot. The artist for something to work in binds to spiritual side of that. You can't. I talk to people online. You can't have conflict in those things. You can't have conflict always with those things. And all the rest of those things. So I'm getting to the part where I need to just be somewhere different. I can't continue to just wait anymore. But I'm losing a part of everything. Like if I leave this situation, I'm leaving a part of everything. and I decide to go back into hiding or whatever that is, go a part of ever with Atlanta, ever whatever. I don't know where the world at. And Mary's trying to tell me, oh, you didn't, why you, I said, look at me. And then they want to argue over, the mirror want to argue over God. I said, look at man, y'all got some issues, man. I don't care who had who, Aquina, and all the rest of those things. Tana dating that girl, man. I hate arguing over like, nigga. I don't care who knows who first.
Sure.
So I don't care about that. I'm not got to argue over no person. But I know it. All right, Tana dating that girl. I have no business. Like, I'm not even, like, come on, man. I have no business with her.
Enter for your chance to win a step.
Tana dated her. So then I'm like, I don't have no business with her. Like, and people, other women can't speak on this. Other girl try to speak on me and Jessica, Chris Clark's situation. And they can't speak on those things. I'm gonna get my stepdad to cut my head tomorrow because I'm too busy investing in myself. So they can't speak on those things. So I can get a haircut, but I'm too busy investing in myself, in my money, and my time. So, like, after I push Jessica away, and this was the thing, she stopped coming around in a couple of months or whatever it is. It's been a while. She had a kid. That's the thing with it. So after I did what I did, I pushed her away. So it happens. You're gonna get that. Like, you can't say nothing. I always been a star. Even when I was in New Orleans, I always been a star. So that never really it they never made me feel some type of way. They never made me feel some type of way. Let me tell you one thing. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do this or whatever that is. I could be in the house with 21, right? But my thing is to never control a woman. But a woman gotta have her mind and her spirit open and not let different manipulation tactics get to her. The code is when you step out that door the thing is this, when you step out that door, when you look in that back of the door, keep your mind and your spirit on the enemy. When you get in a Cody, whatever you get, don't let manipulation get to you. Home is home. They don't matter at the end of the day. But you have to stay strong and keep your eyes on the empire. I tell these kids, what these people are doing right now in that format plan, what they are doing right now. Like the thing is with this situation, the thing is what I'm trying to tell you is don't be opening your leg up for a teenager that ain't got shit. What about his homie? Got his homeboys. His homeboy gotta have money. A homeboy gotta be able to spend money on you as a team. Your boyfriend gotta be able to spend money on you as a team, not your homie. Your boyfriend gotta be able to spend money on you as a team. Stop opening your legs up to people. Another teenager says his mom is more interactive with his family. Like you can keep like teen need to this. Yeah. So when we talk about teamship and being a team, stop opening your legs up for people that don't deserve it. The thing is he spending more time on his own? But if you're gonna have a kid as a team, what he doing with his money? Is he working? Is he willing to do stuff at 14? What he doing? I had that thing at 14. What are he doing to understand it? Right? Stop opening your legs up for dudes that, oh, you hear on a rap song that already no stop. Because you're causing yourself a bigger trouble for opening your legs. And see how his parents interact. I don't care if they're Spanish or black. See how their parents interact. If their parents can't interact with you and how his parents handle their money and how things have been going. Like I had to watch my brothers and he got 8 kids and I said, damn, I can tell you I ain't have because Sabina didn't decide to see my nan and like she don't play that. If I had a kid at this, she would come off and away from New Orleans to kick my ass. Like literally. Like I didn't see some stuff with my brother how he treated, not like, but she would come away from New Orleans to this kick my ass. Like literally, I don't think Sabina wanted to even see that side of my nanny in New Orleans. That was gonna be a bad situation. You know, Sabina and Demir and them mom don't want to meet my mom, but my mom used to always work 2 jobs. I would have to plan those things. She worked at the hospital. She worked at 1216. She had another job. She had 2 jobs, so it was very hard. Like I would have to plan those things. I would have to plan those things. I would have to plan those things to get it. I was like, hold up. So to get them to me. My mama down to 1 job now. She ain't working 2 jobs now. She like that's the thing is planning it. That's the biggest problem to find out what are those things are doing. So those are the things of that format and that plan, right? But I have to be able to go on this new journey and understand it. So we're gonna put people ticket to work program. That's all they do is fill out applications. And that put people in different. We're going to hire about 50 or 80 people to go help disability with CBLs. This is going to be big for everybody. I don't need conflict in people community behavior. And he's looking down that register behavior. Baby, I can go buy me a pair of shoes damn right now. Like, I'm not worried about your dumb ass the way you looked at that register. Dude. Like George Bush Sr. wore hand-me-down clothes. He didn't care about what people think. But the way this black person acted yesterday, and I had to tell him like that was understandable yesterday. Now it's a new day. Let me tell you something. Future said something about protecting having sending demons in. Only angels. I want angels coming tomorrow. Now I'm having Minaj. We're gonna make a number of babies, and we're gonna protect the kingdom. We're gonna protect our heaven. We're gonna protect America. So if I have a Minaj, we're gonna come on the ground to protect the kingdom. There's not gonna be none of those things. And that's multiple kingdoms. So we're gonna keep it at that. And I'm not saying I'm having Minaj, I don't think like that, whatever. Because people behavior off the chain. I gotta watch what I say. Because people, how they act, it be a whole new type of, like, come on, nobody know man into you like that. You're not even worth it. Like I got other things on my mind, like your spirit, baby. You're not even. I don't want you like you're not even worth it at the end of the day. You're not even worth man. Your thing is to like, and I say this: a man can stay in the house with 20 women, but if you can't love your king and treat your king right, he gonna find somewhere else. He can go across the world. And women gotta realize that you gotta understand your king. You gotta treat your king right. But if you don't do that, it's your law because you can walk out that door and be with somebody, and that's the understanding of those things, right? So I'm not saying I'm gonna have those situations, but if that was possible, that's the understanding of it. I don't want to be this dude. I don't want to be him. I'm happy to be you, and nobody should not want to be MO3. You gotta be yourself and understand it. You can have the memory of somebody, but you have to understand it. Being you is the best decision in the spirit. Being you. But if nobody not gonna do nothing about Jay Prince, you know how a big problem here, man. And his son, we have a big problem here. And this is really getting out of hand. That big Tuck and Tum Tum with the dumb behavior, we have a big problem. And I told him we don't do nothing about these people. I have other plans, man. I'm not worried about these motherfuckers. I got other plans. You know, I'm not with Big Tuck and all the rest of them. I'm not worried about those things. People need to be dealt with in the county. I'm not out to deal with what the DA, and the DA knows about these people's behavior in Dallas now. So those are the things with that situation. So yeah, finesse, not finesse, going with thing, right? As I told him, look at it, we're going. So yeah, what they doing something they don't supposed to be doing. They nigga no shit. Woman behind woman.